Hi there, I'm Lavellan and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, episode 63. Alright, so I think we'll just head off up here, further into Suladin Keep. There is the way outside that we can go through as well. Hopefully they'll lead to the same place, but I don't know. But, you know, if we can't find the way that joins up down there, then we'll just go down there and check it out. There's no need to overcomplicate this. Alright. Lovely architecture. It is beautiful. Even crumbling, it looks good. Ah, okay, ooh. We've got a chest up there. And some enemies around here, so we'll go for the enemies first. There we go. Get in there, guys. Oh, don't come for me. You mean it. These guys hit harder than I do. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Damn. You mean it. Here we go. There we go. Red Templar Knight. That's it. Get in. Useful. Okay. Oh, and some more over here. Is it dead? I think it's dead. Yeah. No remains though. Hey, we got some remains here. Prowler armor. Okay. Fade touched Dale's load and wool. Very nice. Nothing from the big Templar guy though. Okay. And yeah, okay. We've got some red lyrium crystals here. On a pallet, it looks like. So they're harvesting it here, or is this what they've harvested from the quarry and brought here? Maybe this is what they're using for their red lyrium drafts and stuff? Or the little bits of crystal that they carry around with them? Who knows? Let's just have a look down here. No, I recognize this. I recognize this. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to drop down there. We do not want to drop down there. That's where we first came in. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Alright. Well, let's go and grab that chest that we saw highlighted just around here, and then we'll have a look around the rest of this place. And there's nothing hidden in the foliage. Okay. Oh, Fellandaris. That's a hardy little plant, isn't it? It looks like stone, and it's just growing out of it. Okay, and yeah, it is a chest. Awesome. Okay, Templar mace and noble shield schematic. Very nice. Okay. Anywhere else? Or anything else? Maybe. Maybe. Wonder if we can make that. Yes, we can. Okay, good. But is there anything up here? Doesn't really look like it. Ah, nope, yep, there is. Okay. Another chest. Fantastic. All donations are welcome. 209 gold and a Carter Fang dagger. Okay. Okay. And is that... Yep, more loot down there. Ah, the Red Templars definitely know how to reward someone. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that there's nothing up on round here. No? No. Can we get up there? No. Okay. Well, never mind then. Never mind. Let's come around here. So. Loot. Belt of melee defense and engraved battle axe. Very nice. Okay. There's doors there, which will go further into the keep, and there's a hole in the wall here. We'll follow the hole in the wall first. Unless that's something we can't get back up. No, it's steps. We're good. We are good. There's nothing hidden over there. No. Alright. And nothing on there. Alright then. Okay, so this might be where we would have come if we hadn't have come inside the keep. So, well, let's have a look around. Oh, we are getting closer. We're getting closer to Shale. Okay. And no, it doesn't look like there's anything hidden around here. So, let's come through here, I guess. Okay. I see a wolf over there. So let's check it out. Ah, some Fellandaris. Something to read and a chest. Okay, let's get this chest first. Balanced winged longbow. Okay, kind of like that one, I'll guess. I wonder why you left your bow here. Maybe your red lyrium fingers couldn't get around it anymore, couldn't use it. Okay, Suladin Keep documents. From the writings of Knight Captain Fournier. We arrived in the Highlands at night. I was immediately given the task of overseeing the acquisition and staffing of the Sarnia quarry. I asked the general why we needed a quarry if the crystals will grow anywhere. Apparently, the Elder One believes the composition of the earth here will ensure that it grows more rapidly and abundantly. I didn't ask why he believes this. The general doesn't like questions. He probably doesn't know. That's interesting. What is it about this place that makes it grow? Some of my men feel we should take the quarry by force. The general did not specify how I was to secure the land, so I am considering a more subtle approach. Any suspicions we raise will increase the chance of a military investigation, perhaps even the newly formed Inquisition. We must operate in secret as long as possible. I scouted the quarry yesterday. It is quiet. With the war raging, I expected demand for luxury granite has decreased significantly. A thought occurs to me. So much is gained through commerce. Why not exploit that? Smart. A very smart guy. And yeah, that was definitely the way to play it, wasn't it? That's definitely the way to play it. Just do it through legitimate means. And no one will be any the wiser. At least not for a long while. And we weren't. First we heard about this was people going missing. So they were well established here. Well established before we even got a hint that anything was wrong. Smart guy. Kind of terrible. A terrible thing for your enemies to be smart. But here he is. Ah, okay. Okay. So we can go two ways. Nope. Okay, no, that is... Yes. We've met up on ourselves. We've met up on ourselves. Okay, so that is... Fantastic. We don't need to worry then. Let's just get in here, get back up those stairs, and back to that door, which must be the only way forwards. Okay. Nothing here, just another way forwards. Let's see if we can get through this door. Yeah. We have some red lyrium. And some guard wolfies. And lots of dots. There's 5 of them. I do believe you are one of them. Yeah. Red Templar behemoth. Can you see it? Technically. Ah, there you are. Oh, very nice black wall. That's it, getting something. Let's get a barrier down. There we go. Doesn't matter, just hit anyone. Hit anyone. You can take a push if you can. Okay, and the behemoth. Ah, looks like we've got something over there as well. Doesn't matter, let's just go for anyone. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Okay. And we can just get up here. Ah. Okay. Horror. That is done. Now we just have you over there. Shouldn't be a problem. Not for my warriors. Okay, very nice. So let's get our remains. And what do we have? Formation shield, pure red lyrium. Lovely. A crafting resource. What would we need red lyrium for? Fade touched Dale's load and wool. Okay. And just more red lyrium on pallets. And more just growing out of the ground. Oh. And a chest. Red lyrium growing out of the chest. Considering what it grows out of, that's more than a little worrying. What were they transporting in that chest? And in fact, this red lyrium kind of looks inert, doesn't it? It's not glowing like that is. I wonder why. Okay. Any remains through here? No. No remains. Alright then. And absolutely nothing here. So we've just got over here to go. And some rash vine, okay. I doubt there'll be anything around there, okay. Okay. Hey, a supply cache, and we actually need it this time. We usually don't need our supply caches. Because we're playing on easy, and we don't use our potions all that much. But this time we did. Okay. Ah, okay, and we've got something out here. 172 gold, Battle Mage Lightning Staff. Sweet. Okay. No, I doubt there'll be anything out there. Oh, no, we want to go through this one. Alright. Okay. Oh, Reshvine. Might as well. And here we are. Imshale.
Ah, the hero arrives. But is it hero or murderer? It's so hard to tell.
So this is the demon called Imshale.
Ahem. Choice spirit.
Time to die.
Wait, wait, wait! These are your friends? They're very violent. It's worrying. True to my name, I will show you that you have a choice. It doesn't always have to end in blood.
Really? Doesn't it? This would be... On the one hand, this would be treating with a demon. On the other hand, we have been trying to be more open-minded about you know, spirits and demons because of Seylis. So we're gonna have to listen to him. We need to be consistent. What choice?
Talk.
Yeah, that never ends well.
Simple. We don't fight, and I grant you power. Shower you with riches. Or maybe virgins. Your pick. Then we all live happily ever after. Well, not all of us. But who's counting?
Virgins, power, riches. No, I'm killing you.
No. You die, demon.
Elvhen. Choice, spirit. If you won't be smart, be afraid.
We tried this. Oh! Okay, let's get Cage up. Oh, I think he left. I think he left immediately. Oh well, never mind. Nope, he's still here. Okay, good. Ooh. Okay, guys. Whilst you're still here with me. There we go.
Enough of all this.
Okay, and he's become rage. Yep, we're in a bit of a tight spot here. I don't like actually being in the scrum with everybody else, but you know. If I want a barrier, and I do want to give them a barrier, and I need to be there. Heal yourself. Get your sword in there. Oh, damn it. Ah, there he is. Okay. Forget it. Let's get a cage on him. There we go. Ooh. Your friends can't help you now. Okay, just in case. There we go. Yeah. Okay, now a cage on him. Let's get rid of that guard, people. Ooh. Come on, people. You can do it. Honest, you can. It's just taking a while, but we are doing it. Hey, there we go. Okay, hang on. Let me just get this up. Whoa, okay. Okay. I need my cage to come back. Let's get it up. No, not that. I wanted number 9, not number 8. Okay. I'm getting to the back of him. We have this, guys. We've got it. Where are you going? Where are you going, people? Let's get that on. We've almost got his guard down. Very close. It's very close. Another cage. That's right. Now health in. Come on. Get in there. Come on. Don't you stop now. Don't you stop this now.
Really? Now you're just over here.
Ooh. And now you've finished. Whew. Very nice.
Anybody else vote that we never come here again?
Yeah. And let's loot this. 3 pure spirit essence, March of the Everlasting, and Amulet of Renewal. Ooh. Very nice. And we've leveled up. Well. And we've got another red lyrium chest. And that. This spike of red lyrium that we can't do anything with. It's just kind of there. Alright, we need to inform Michel, whatever his name is. Yeah, Michel, that Imshale is dead. We can absolutely do that. Is this where we came in? I can't tell. I honestly can't tell. I think it is. It's just... Yeah, that's where the supply cache was. Okay, okay. Well then, let's come around on the outer edge. See if there's any goodies around. Doesn't really look like there's anything here. Ah, that's because we're not supposed to go down there. Okay, well, in that case, we won't. Let's get up here. Okay. So what do we have? A chest? The Paragon Hrilden carving. Okay. Oh! Hey! A shard! Fantastic. And another chest. Balanced winged longbow. Okay. And yeah, I think that just through there is where we can plant our flag. And some Arbor Blessing. And that's it. Yep, that's it. Alright then. Nothing hidden around here. Injured Red Templar.
Is he gone? The demon is finally gone.
Ah, shit.
It won't be long now. Delirium's taken him.
What was Imshale doing?
Why was the demon here, working with the Red Templars?
A garden needs a gardener. Nurturing gentle hands. Directing the change. Not too fast. Not too slow. Just right. Has to be just right.
I get it. Too fast and you end up a statue in the gallows courtyard.
Alright, okay. We're gonna turn away. I'm not saying sorry to that guy. He made his choice. Okay. And there we go. Place Inquisition flag. Well, you can do it Blackwall if you want to. Lovely. A lovely keep. All yours. Okay, our keep is established. Wonderful. And we do need to level up. What's that? Modify our weapons and armor. It's been a while since we've looked at our potions, so let's see if we can upgrade any. We can, okay. Increase healing 2. Sweet. We can increase the duration of a regeneration potion. Increase healing 2 for a regeneration potion. We don't have any Amrita Vein, so we can't do that or that. Okay. And Lyrium Potion. Oh, we don't have enough Death Root. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Ah, we can have more duration for our rock armor tonic. That's good. And extra potency. Ah, we don't have any Vandal Aria. Not enough Blood Lotus. Damn it. Okay, well, I need to collect more Blood Lotus then. We need to remember to do that. Deathroot again, but also Ghoul's Beard. We would have had one of those from Dirthaman's Temple, but we couldn't pick it up. We could not pick it up. So we're going without. Hey, healing 1 on a healing mist grenade. Sweet. And healing 2. Okay. But we don't have any Vandal Aria, so we can't have more. I'm gonna have to go probably around the lake in the hinterlands when we go back with our Felandaris. And we'll get as much Blood Lotus as we can. Yeah, but we've upgraded quite a few of our potions right there. Do we have do we have a requisition we can give in? No. We haven't been killing Snoofler. Okay. And I imagine we chucked that body off the edge. Alright. So let's see. Is there anyone to speak to around here? Yes. Baron Edward
Your
Desjardins.
Worship, welcome. I am Baron Edward Desjardins of Leeds. I am
Leeds.
pleased to meet you. Ambassador Montillier speaks highly of you.
Really? You know her well then?
You seem to know Josephine quite well.
Oh, yes. Yves Montillier, Josephine's father, is an old friend. We used to hunt together. I watched her grow up, you know. Such a clever girl. She could charm wolves to dance with hares. I am gratified to see the Inquisition has not overlooked her talents.
Of course we haven't. So what exactly are you doing here?
What is your role here, Baron?
Oh, well, the ambassador entrusted me with handling the Inquisition's enterprise in the Dales. Much of our efforts are concentrated on rebuilding, eradicating threats, reopening trade routes and such. And of course, I will oversee the forging of relations with the nobles of Southern Orlais.
Lovely. Okay, so what's going on here?
Any news, Baron?
Scouts report you have seen the collapsed bridge at Judicel's Crossing. We are trying to secure resources to rebuild it. Reinforcements from Skyhold will hasten this.
Okay. I don't see why that's our responsibility. Surely that should be Orlais's responsibility. It's their bridge. But, okay.
I shall take my leave.
Yeah, and we'll read that. Trading with Cal Sharrock. Okay. My approach was carefully observed. This was not a Tig unused to watching its boundaries. I got the impression that if I'd been one of his Orzammar cousins, our meeting would have been swift and bloody. That is, if I'd been allowed to find the passage at all. As it was, he was polite and efficient, and he knew well the current market for everything he offered. Clearly, their isolation is not because of fear, and certainly not disinterest. Among his wares, I saw the latest fabrics of Val Royeaux and volumes by a free marcher poet, 3 centuries dead. This only added to my doubt of the official year of Cal Sharrock's rediscovery, as declared by the Assembly of Orzammar. I didn't mention this to my host. As curious as I was, there was an undercurrent I found unsettling. I must stress that he and his helpers were professional and honest throughout, but there was something I can't describe. While he remained hooded the entire time, he looked me square in the eye when our deal was struck, unashamed. I lived through a time of blight. I felt the gaze of a Grey Warden and seen the corruption of his prey. Why I remembered both in that moment, I still can't explain. On meeting Nova Sternhold in Cal Sharrock, excerpted from the journals of Sir Evrain Abanash, noble merchant scholar. Okay. That's weird. He looked me square in the eye unashamed. Why would he have needed to be ashamed? But this is a human writing it, most likely. Sounds like it, from that name. And being a noble merchant scholar, yeah. So he expects other races to be ashamed to look him in the eye? Wow. But that's just the human privilege. Okay. And we got rid of the red lyrium and got a huge statue here. That was quick, guys. That was quick. But we are in Olay, aren't we? Gosh, lots of statues.
We shall see.
Do we really think this was the best use of our resources? Really? Well, apparently they do. Apparently they really do think that this is the best thing that we could have done.
Do you think they'll ever get all that red shit out of the ground?
Let's hope so.
And if they don't?
Then we leave. Everyone leaves. Didn't you hear what happened in Kirkwall?
Yeah,
don't think
nobody
they
wants to
knew.
be statues.
I can't believe this.
Oh my.
Nobody wants to be a statue. Alright. Hey, okay, we can buy and sell here. Fantastic. So let's sell all. Ooh, that's not a lot. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to go through our equipment and see what we can get rid of. Let's give her March of the Everlasting. Yeah, we don't really need Deatherman's Wisdom. It wasn't particularly great when we got it. And we can get an upgrade for Blackwall, but we'll need to remove all of that stuff and put it in there. Okay.
Anything you need, I can get. Probably. Most likely.
Alright, so let's get back up there so I can put the upgrades from Blackwall's armor into his new stuff. There we go. That's better. That's much better.
Supplies, your worship?
In fact, what do you actually have? Hey, okay, you have some recipes, some schematics. Okay, let's go. So, where exactly are we going? We need to speak to Michelle, don't we? So let's fast travel down to Sarnia camp and we can speak to him immediately. Alright, let's get to Michelle. Hey, Michelle.
No sign of trouble at the moment.
Okay. Oh, okay, we should have asked him about all of this stuff. Well, never mind. Tell me about that demon.
I need to know more about Imshale.
A desire demon, more cunning than anything I have encountered. And I have played the game. Imshale has roamed the land for some time. If anything, he will have grown in power. Why he is here in Emprise de Lyon, however, is anyone's guess. Perhaps he has gained the cooperation of the Red Templars, or vice versa.
Right, and Suladin Keep?
What's in Suladin Keep?
Red Templars, so far as I can tell. Suladin is an elven fortress, left to crumble. The locals always avoided it, believing it the haunt of ancient elven spirits.
Why not storm it?
You know where the demon is. Why wait?
I am but one man. Suladin Keep is guarded by Red Templars. While I would happily give my life for this, I would not give it in vain.
Right, so I think we've already asked most of that, haven't we? Well, I've killed Imshale for you.
It's done. The demon is dead.
It is finally over. I wish I could have heard him scream, but Sarnia is safe. It is a good day. Now I find myself free to choose a new direction. I would be honored to serve the Inquisition, if it will have me.
The Inquisition welcomes you, Michel de Chauvin.
I shall return to your outpost to await further instruction.
Okay. That would have been a lot cooler without the Inquisition waypoint, but never mind. You know what? I take it back. It kind of looks like he's in some sort of god beam or something. God ray. Lovely. 2 power. Okay. The I guess we really like Michel de Chevin. Okay.
No sign of trouble at the moment.
Yeah, okay, we've asked all of that, so let's just go. And he's our agent
you may
now.
recall, Seeker, that a friend of mine had one of those Elvhens. It didn't end well. Are you really going to allow one in Skyhold?
You speak as though I could forbid it. I didn't know your friend or see her Elvhen. If you have an issue, speak with Lady Morrigan.
No. I'll pass.
Yeah, okay. She did all of that to try and fix the Elvhen. The Elvhen itself, probably not a problem. But we don't know, because I'm pretty sure we got Meryl to destroy it, didn't we? Pretty sure. Might be wrong. Might be. Okay, so it's over here. We need to do these. The Red Templars took workers from the town and turning the tables. So yeah, we need to come to this camp. We also need to get this this bridge sorted. So we probably want to just go back to Skyhold and get some war table operations going. Yeah. Hey, we got a perk. Alright, I think this is definitely going into connections, though, isn't it? Oh, yeah. We want that 10% discount. Absolutely.
I should inspect the condition of the trebuchets. They must be calibrated to reach the proper range.
Again? How many times will you be doing that?
Yeah, how many times will you be calibrating things? Okay, Reese and Evangeline. Inquisitor, we're honoured to serve the Inquisition and we will leave straight away. I pray that you defeat Corypheus, whatever he is, soon. It's terrifying to see demons pour into the world, endangering innocent people, and as a medium, I have studied spirits at length. I know many of these poor creatures meant no harm to this world and were drawn into it against their will, corrupted through no fault of their own into something dangerous. I once called such a creature my friend. I lost him in the rebellion and never had the chance to offer forgiveness for the mistakes he made, or help him find his way back safely into the Fade. For the sake of both this world and that of the spirits, I wish you success. Both Evangeline and I will fight tirelessly on your behalf. Yours, Reese. There is a note below, presumably added by Cole. He remembers. 3 spirit essence and an amulet of power. Awesome. Okay. And diverting soldiers in the Frostbacks. Correspondence sent by messenger bird to Commander Cullen. From Sister Paulette. Your help arrived just in time. My sisters and I have seen the soldiers safely to Ferelden. I cannot express what this means to all of us. Maker's blessings upon you and our rescuers. From Lieutenant Kestrel. Commander, we've lost the Red Templars trail. Awaiting further orders. Well, we got the thanks from a Chantry's sister and Maker's bride cameo. Well, I don't really care about thanks from the Chantry's sister. I cared more about, you know, our soldiers. Saving our people. Okay. But that is done. Thanks from a Chantry sister. Okay. Find Crestwood's mayor. Yes, we want to do that. But first... Where's the third one? There it is. Rescue the spy. A letter from Lord Bellion to Lady de Vere. The Inquisition has some nerve. The woman we had locked up in the cellars was spying for them, not the court. Try to recall what you spoke of in front of her, dear sister. It may be advisable to take the family holiday early this year. 30 influence. Okay, so they figured it out anyway. Well, never mind. At least we've got her. At least we got our spy back. Find a sponsor for the Du Paraquets. We have completed that one. So what was it that we needed? It was a magistrate or something, wasn't it? It was a magistrate. End game. There we are, the minister. Okay, Minister Belize. Ambassador Montillier. Forgive the late reply. Wonderful as it is to hear from you, I've just ridden from trouble in the Dales. The Civil War has made managing my holdings even more difficult. It would be much easier if I had the ear of the Council of Heralds, but alas, fortune has left me poor in that regard. The Inquisitor is always welcome at one of my humble fates. I only regret that it may not be as grand as I would like. Please, dear lady, promise me you will warn her worship that my preoccupation will preclude a richer evening with my guests. With deep regard, Marquis Wiscott. Cullen and Liliana are not participating. Sir, the Marquis is clearly fishing for an introduction to the Council before you attend his party. I'll arrange one. Yeah, I mean, I would like to, but, you know, I won't be able to give you the time that you need unless I have some help from the Council of Heralds. Really? Really? But this is what you need. You need this. So do it.
Let us begin.
Right. Okay then. And where was it? It was not the dance with the Dowager, no. There's that bridge. So restore Judicale's crossing. There we are. Ambassador Montilier, we, the members of the Orlesian Society for the Protection of Historical Architecture, would like to draw your attention to the deplorable state of Judicale's crossing. The bridge was constructed in 856 Blessed as part of the festivities surrounding the first anniversary of the coronation of Emperor Judicale I, and for nearly an age it has been considered the greatest triumph of Orlesian engineering. Now it lies in ruins, shattered by monstrous rebels of the Templar Order. You cannot allow this grave injustice to stand, Ambassador. The Crown is too involved in its civil war to properly care for our historic landmarks, but the Inquisition will surely come to the aid of the people. With hope, Duchess Nicole de Valmontaigne. In another hand at the bottom of the letter, Cullen. Can we handle this, please? I'm receiving 19 of these letters a day, Josephine. Well, fine. If they've given us a reason for why we would be the ones to restore that bridge, then yeah, okay. The Crown is busy with their war, which they shouldn't be anymore. The Civil War is over, but never mind. We can deploy our Corps of Engineers to begin repairs at once. Let's do it. Commander, repairs to the damaged bridge at Judicale's Crossing are complete. Although we ran into some complications, the workers were spooked by sightings of dragons flying around the site, so we brought in Tamar for extra security. She did a good job. She did a good enough job, but next time I think we'll call in anybody else. That woman doesn't just frighten dragons, if you know what I mean. Captain Mathis. No, we don't want to go to the Emprise de Leon just yet. I need to get some more quests going. But there we go. We've restored the bridge, so that's good. Deal with Lord Basile Maron. I don't think we need to do that just yet. Assigning Michel de Chavine. Okay. Investigate Elvhen ruins. Rumors of the Sulavin blade. Oh, the Elven stuff is very tempting, but let's get back over to Ferelden. I want to get as many of these done as I can, so that we'll be able to move over and just focus on Olde after that. So, where was it? Thanks from a Chantry's sister. No. Crestwood's mayor. Yes. Oh, damn, I wanted I wanted Josephine to do this one, didn't I? Okay, never mind. Then yes, we'll look at thanks from a Chantry sister then. Inquisitor Lavellan, you may not remember me. I stayed at Skyhold for a time and later accompanied some injured soldiers to Ferelden. Our journey was more perilous than expected, and I only lived to write this thanks to the aid of the Inquisition. I have little to offer, but if I may help the Inquisition in some small way, you have only to ask. Sister Paulette. Okay, Josephine isn't participating mainly because she's busy, but I could arrange to transfer Sister Paulette to the Chantry in Denerim. Having a reliable ally in the capital's Chantry could prove valuable. That is nice. Sister Paulette showed bravery and kindness in staying with the injured soldiers. She's already done more than was asked. Let her remain with her fellow sisters in peace. Oh, Cullen. Some soldiers in Crestwood wish to establish a place of prayer at the keep. Sister Paulette could assist. Crestwood. Ugh, establishing a place of prayer, though. Ugh. Helping the spread of the Chantry. Ugh, I don't think I can. No. My Dalish sensibilities are... No, they're against it. They're against it. So yeah, we can let her remain with her sisters in peace.
Let's see what we have.
Okay. And now we just need something for Cullen. Let's assign Michelle de Chavine. Maybe that'll be something that Cullen can do. Michelle de Chavine, Celine's disgraced champion, has joined the Inquisition. He is an honourable man, but a casualty of Orlay's brutal politics and prejudices. Finding him a place in the organisation where he will feel... Find him a place in the organisation where he will feel at home. Michelle could do little for me in Valroyo's halls of power, but he knows about the Elluvians controlled by the elves of Orlais. I'll have him working with Seylis and our scholars to discover all we can of those mirrors. Ooh, that would be nice. Michelle has been exiled from the Imperial Court, which means he's well aware of the pitfalls of the game. We have noble allies who could benefit from an advisor with such expertise, and I could always use more liaisons to southern Orlais. Oh, Michel was once a renowned chevalier. He even bested Grand Duke Gaspard in single combat. I could use an officer with that kind of experience. I don't know. I like this. I like this one. Just because I really think it's kind of funny to have poor Michelle de Chavine working with Seylis and all our scholars to work out the Elluvian network. Squirm, Seylis. Squirm. So yeah, let's not do that one. We'll wait on that one. How about an offer of help on their terms? Let's see what this one has. A letter on dark vellum with obviously dwarven markings. A hole in the surface is precious sky, not our concern. But the thing that did it? If this Magister ship really brought the Blight and the Darkspawn, we're no friend of that. Follow these instructions and you'll catch your enemy sleeping. Tell your soldiers not to leave the main tunnel. That's your only warning. Binthus Warhelm Kalsharok. The letter ends with a map to a cave system and the number of troops that can pass. Okay, they hold their secrets dear, do as they say, no more nor less. Potential relations with another Dwarven Tig would be far more beneficial than a minor strike at the Venatori. At the least, send ambassadors with our soldiers. Or they can have their secrecy, but we don't know the threat on the other side of the passage. I'd send double that to even a threat of Venatori. Well, no, they told us how many can pass. I'd probably go with Leliana on that one. God damn it. Cullen, you're so hard to place. You are so hard to place. Maybe the red Jenny thing. Let's have a look at this. Sarah cannot simply vandalize our reports. There is no record of any of this. A memo from Josephine written on a letter from an outlying landholder. Inquisition leaders, I have reports of a gathering of resources to be moved into Venatori hands. I sent this with the hope that you have the means to track who may be responsible. I overheard the possibility, but further inquiry yielded no more detail. It is unfolding well above my station. Sir Gaston of Wildevale. Sarah has scrawled several notes below, also a sketch of a randy nug herder. Squire with a limp says horses for 20, small force. 3 farmers say they were kicked out of homes. Root. Merchant says the carts are heavy for carrying armour and weapons. Says they short-changed him so he didn't tell about wobbly wheel. Will slow them through pass. Easy pickings, right? Okay. A few altered signs will waylay them in the Vimarks. A trade caravan will have supplies to last. If their stock happens to be mostly weapons, they won't last long. Or Josephine buying out the caravan would expose whether it was led by an honest merchant or a conspirator against us. Or Cullen. Blockading a caravan is a small but provocative matter. Do we trust this information? Yeah. Cullen, do it.
All right.
Okay. We trust Sarah's information. Okay. Alright. Just 30 extra influence. Hey, Cole approves. Good. And we got another amulet of power. In fact, we have a couple of amulets of power, don't we? Let's have a look. Yeah, we have one for Cole, one for Seylis, and another for Cole. Okay. Well, what do you have on? The amulet of magic. Okay. Have your amulet of power. And then put your amulet of magic back on. And then where's Cole? Okay. And he has Andraste's sacrifice. Well, he can have an amulet of power. And another amulet of power. And then he can have Andraste's sacrifice back. Sweet, okay. I suppose I might as well... No, I've already sold a load of stuff, so we're okay actually. We are okay to go. Let's go. Okay, so we don't technically need the same people with us this time, do we?
More red lyrium. Well, try not to touch it or anything.
Yeah, we will try not to touch it, Dorian. Okay, so I kind of want to go and see that bridge. We're not going to go across it, not yet. But I do want to see how it looks now that it's been repaired. And how exactly it's been repaired, because the one in, the other Orlesian bridge that we found that was broken, we just put some wood over it. Ah, no, okay, looks like they've actually done... They've done a really good job here. They've done an extremely good job. Well, good for them. Good for them. They might as well have done. And yeah, I've got a different party composition this time. Might as well. Might as well have some new faces. The other ones are probably nursing frostbite. Oi! In my camp! How dare! Really? Honestly. Guys. I don't think so.
Face down.
Just goes to show how useless my soldiers can be. Oh my god, guys. Really? I feel like I have a traitor in my midst. Yeah, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Honestly. It's not like they sprang out of the red lyrium crystals or anything, is it? They had to walk past you guys. Okay, so somewhere over here. That's where we're wanting to go. Turning the tables. Well. Josephine's ready to report in already. Well, tough. You can wait, Josephine. I think I'll leave it here. Next episode I'll level everybody up. And then we will get further into the Emprise de Lyon. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.